He was just getting those
So
big bodies.
Skins, are you gonna guard Lou? Are you guarding Lou? You guard Lou. Lou was getting them animations on him because he don't got no defensive badges. So you guard him or let Shaw guard him.
Sports
So one
coverage
of
of
y'all
the
guard him. Don't
NFL
let
brings us
Jelani
to
guard
the
him.
heart of
Just let Jelani
Texas and the
cook
very
him.
wonderful
They gonna put Dre on
AT&T
him. I already
Stadium in
know it.
Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
It's weird to me. Yeah, it was weird to me. It ain't about that. Just they weird, bro. When they be down, it's all these excuses. We don't got our 3 beam, we're not playing, and then I'm lagging, and then, you know what I mean? And as soon as they win, I'll catch up. Like, come on, bro. Y'all niggas is so... They corny, bro. That's why I don't be in a party with them no more, bro. They corny to me. That's a fact, bro. But I'm just saying that you ever peep whenever they in a party, I end up leaving, bro. They just, I don't know, they corny to me sometimes, bro. I mean, they just be, yeah, they be just being mad loud and niggas be gassing weak shit. And I was like, yes, that's not it. Like, if that's what y'all want, I mean,
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here.
Where? That was car. The shooter.
Who'd you get? You got the 3 level. Oh man! Oh, with Jelani?
Have 2 remaining
yeah,
as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. Ready? Check. Watch it before. Bandit.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Now Austin. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Let's go, G. Tighten up. Let's go, G. Tighten up.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down.
No.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Prescott from the gun. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. On the return, it's James.
Oh, I'm trying to cut that.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play.
That too.
That's true.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And he's going to go down.
That's my fault.
Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Jalen Smith, he brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. Garoppolo. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think the punter must start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Elliott, and he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Pass on target, Prescott to Cooper. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 23.
That should have been a pick. He was snapping it up.
A first down carry by Elliott. And able to work his way down to the 16. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. To throw is Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper there to make the grab as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over.
Touchdown, 49ers! Matt Breida, 75 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got to the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. Space to maneuver at the 40. That one good for 26 and a first down. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody to run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys, good, backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Pollard able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check. Watch it before.
10th carry now for Elliott. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Try to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Garoppolo out wide here to Samuel. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
That's vision, baby.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
I got vision.
Matt Breida with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the
Got vision.
49ers have now taken the lead.
I'm thinking about the
Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now on 2nd and 13. Prescott. It's caught. Cooper. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play here for the Cowboys. 45 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 13 yards and a first down Cowboys. They'll run on first down. Pollard. And they'll get him down right around the 16. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Pollard going to try the right side. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that will be incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And Forbath will put this one through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock down and go to the locker room.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Yo, they just called me and said Jelani had 2 points and 2 penalties.
This time they stay on the ground.
They said the Bulls had 11.
And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now
I'm coming back
use a
soon.
timeout. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's Austin. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Kill him with that curry. See you fucking up.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep.
Oh, my God.
Lined up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. This is Elliott.
Whoa, we had him
This
in
will
the
go as a
backfield.
gain
What
of 7 as he
happened?
gets it to the 30-yard line. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Gotta shoot the build, he can't shoot.
And how about the dime look here? 6 DBs on 3rd and inches.
Daring them to run the ball.
Again, it's Elliott. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Let's go.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 67 yards. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. Forbath, the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big
Oh,
chunk
my
play.
God. I got
Defenders
vision,
giving
man. Talk
chase,
to me
but I don't
nice.
think they're going to get there.
Talk to me nice.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. 74 yards. Now the 49ers have retaken the lead. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Yeah, they like
This
the big
fielded a few
pass.
yards into the end zone. Shouting through the defense. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Yeah, Joby, y'all. Don't pass it. That's what he wants.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for
Give me
this
that.
drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some
Every
adjustments.
time.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. first down. Pollard. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Here we go. 480. 47.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That's Cooper. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
He did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 34. Here's Pollard again. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
I'm going to go get my locker.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott, and only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
They like to get.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll run with Pollard. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Foul, OD, bro. They got 60.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 23-yard run as his guys are able to regain the lead. And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2. Now Prescott. And that is caught for the 2 points. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Can't shoot.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
How is that
And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter.
You got a
Now
lead
in Arlington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. On first down, Pollard. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense.
This keep Snapchat me saying
They
the
got a
boys
good
won
chance
that
of
bad.
ending up winning this game.
That puts him in excellent position, first and goal after a gain of 19.
I'm gonna set screens this time. I'm gonna pick and pop to the corner. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go. 4-8. Here we go, 47.
Run for Pollard. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
He made my build. On this play, on all my players. So good. Wow.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Allen. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Jari.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. On third down, it's Pollard. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, his second touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's going to have to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Alert! 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 Hey, gun! He's mine!
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Pollard, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Brings them 3rd down and 8.
Talk to me. James obvious passes.
coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll keep it on the ground. Pollard. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
He got the first?
A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Well, I'm guessing that on the sidelines there might be a few words said about that mistake there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, they got the two-score cushion, but you know what coaches say, Charles? Finish strong.
Finish the game out the way it's supposed to be played. In fact, coaches might be secretly happy. Gives them a chance to do a little extra coaching next week.
After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo.
Yo, oh my God! Why is it? Yo,
picked off Byron Jones.
I don't understand
it wasn't
that.
always pretty, but the interception there,
God.
that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense.
If I had a better quarterback,
but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll keep it on the ground. Pollard, and he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Hey, let's go. Come. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and he'll take this to the 47, but no further as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Not past the ball, bro.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Garoppolo to throw. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 33 yards that time. Garoppolo now. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Prescott, he goes down to a knee, and that should just about do it.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Yeah, and this one, I could put brick wall on Hall of Fame for you.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan.
They ain't never.
I'm coming right now.